but I always dip him. But you can tell he doesn't bond with me. That one, go. Now, John, this is where we sometimes have. He doesn't like to go away.
Keiner hat die Probleme für geweißt, wenn man mit ihr ingaan. Niet dat te veel strandelen.
Now when I'm out like for a long trail riding, he'll go to the side and a little bit like this, and he'll go the other way.
And Emma, you think you've done the Shelley, you can off hook that rope for me and then
And now, since I've had the filly here with you, I've worked him in the round pen, not very much, 4, 5, 6 times, and I'll work him at liberty to where he's like this. And he'll go, and then I'll stop, and he stops, and he turns and he'll look at me. And if I hear, and I step back, it draws him.
okay.
So I mean, he wants to be with me, but he doesn't know,
Yeah.
And we do this, and so I mean it's like that, and out in the pasture in the lawn.
Yeah.
He's pretty to where he'll hook up with me. He tries, but I don't know anymore what to do.
Okay.
Help!
Let's see. What do you, if any of one of you saw something wrong here, you can see what's happening like this. Not the last part, when she started this horse and she showed him off. Did any of you saw a problem? Did you see a problem?
He looked outside the whole time, not inside.
She was too far up toward the front of him to try to show him off.
Yeah, she should have pushed at his shoulder.
No.
I'm going back to where the horse needs to understand what you want to do with it. There's certain parts on that horse's body that you need to know where to do what. Then you will understand better.
Mm-hmm.
If two horses meet each other that don't know each other, they will always face each other. And then one or the other one will go to the one side by the front legs and bend their necks in, and then they will greet each other there. And after that, they will do whichever one is the most respectful. The one that's less respectful will back away. The one that's got a higher rank in the body language, he will do what he wants to do. And that's what we need to do with them. I need to step up my body language for him to understand me. Otherwise, he's going to think I'm the one all the time. And he will eventually do what you want him to do. But he won't give you all that respect that you needed from this horse. So, I don't know this horse. I want to introduce me to this horse just by my body language. So, all I'm going to do with him now is just to show him who I am. If I walk, and he follows, that shows me that he's willing to learn, and he knows when Shirley do that, he needs to do that with me too. But that is a lack of concentration. You did not see my 30 days old young one did that to me one time. I don't need that. So I'm going to do that to him.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm not harsh to the horse. I'm showing him who I am. He will know not to turn his butt towards me. And I don't think he's going to do that again now. But we will see. So I'm going to test him. And I'm not touching this horse because I'm not there yet. It's not all about touching the horse. He don't know you. Why do you want to touch him? Let him read your body language first. Do you see where I'm getting at? Where sometimes a horse gets disrespectful of you because you think you can go and touch him all over where you want to touch him. He don't know you yet. That's why people get kicked by horses or bitten by horses, because they think, oh, this is a lovely horse, damn, chook. That horse don't know you. Even if it's a horse that you've ridden for 11 years, it's not your horse at the first, and he don't know you. Introduce yourself to this horse. Let him understand who I am. Now, he starts to learn my body language. That's what I'm doing here with him now. It's just to test him. And did you see when I got to that butt of him? And I did not hurt this horse. I just showed him a little bit of aggressiveness from my side. So that he can understand, this guy is in here for business. He's not here for nonsense. He's not getting money. So every time I will walk through this butt, he needs to respect me. Because I don't do business with this. I do business with him. There is that stop. What does it show you? You get a certain temperament in a horse that likes to bite and he likes to fight with his front legs. The most of them likes to kick. So he knows in his nature that this is his protective side. He can protect him very fearlessly with this. So I need always to get this horse to respect me. So now I will stand here. Let's see how he reacts. I will step back to here. And I will walk back again. And I will step this side. There we go. It's not always about touching the horse. Read my body language. He understands my body language. So I called him from in front back to me again. Here. By my body language. Not by kicking my fingers, whipping his ass. Leave that alone. He understands body language. That is his language. I can speak Afrikaans with him, my language from South Africa. I can speak Spanish to him and you can speak English to him. He don't understand a word. The tone of the voice, he understands. Body language, he's got an A+ in that. So let's use that to let this, we understand this one. Now, we will go back to lounging. Now this horse got a problem here. He don't want to move here. So what I'm going to do is pick up my body language just a little bit. And he knows. He knows exactly what I want from him. So, if I want him here, means no. So here, we want to change that butter way, and here, we want to go that side. So let's start with that. Even if it looks stupid a little bit now, let's start with that. My hands is my tools. A whip, he don't know. A whip don't have a heartbeat, a whip don't have blood inside him, a whip don't have warmness inside him. That's not the extension of your arm. Let me tell you that now. A whip is if I stand here, enables me to touch there. But people don't understand the difference between an extension of your arm and the tool that you're using. He knows exactly what is the difference between where my fingertip stops and where that whip starts. He knows that. And I've showed that to people many times. When I started young horses over here and I start to touch them with the whip or whichever tool I've got in my hand, if I start to touch them, they let me touch them all over. As soon as I bring my hand closer, they backs up. Why? Because he knows and he can feel. If I touch him there, he can read everything he wants to read about me. So, I like to work with my hands and to let them get respect for me. And I will play with my hands the whole time. I will play with it until he understands. I see a woman likes to do this all the time. I don't know why, David, but they like it.
Don't get me in trouble, John.
And now you can see there's a little bit more respect. Bring it back. Here. Nothing. You don't go. The concentration is there. Here.
That's smart. Well, yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm aggressive in a gentle way.
Yes.
Because he needs to know what I'm doing. He needs to know that I'm working. I'm showing and I'm learning him to learn me, to understand me. So now I will step here and he needs to stand still because I did not tell him nothing yet. Now I will stand here and I will show him off. There. There. He knows and needs to. And you will see in the second time and the third time he's going to do it just by picking up my hand. Yeah.